Hey all, welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. This is the third installment for the day. I'm going to talk about technical analysis of five companies actually. It's going to be Tesla, Fiverr, NVDA, PLTR, and potentially one more company from my portfolio or my shortlist. We're going to expand this to around 15 companies in due course. And I must confess that most of these are in my portfolio and some of them are in my watch list. Either have sold them and want to buy them back. Over the last year or so, while I was focused on building up this channel, I was focusing more on genomic stocks and disease verticals. And in the process, I had lost track of my portfolio. And while doing my taxes this year, I discovered that I have all these stocks and I don't know what the hell is happening in them. So please bear with me as I slowly ramp up on these stocks. I'm going to take 5 at a time and a total of 15 eventually. And by the time we are done with that, we'll be on top of the shares and we'll start doing our daily technical analysis. And with every subsequent video, there'll be more value. So please bear with me until I ramp up. This is the only way I think I can do justice not only to the YouTube channel, but also to my portfolio. Because otherwise YouTube takes over and I never get a chance to go and sit on my trading machine. So with that said, let's get started. Well, friends, here we are with the TradingView platform looking at SoFi. SoFi chart shows a big gap up here somewhere starting 27th of January. It opened up high on the 30th of January. So there's a huge gap up that has to be filled up. We had a perfect doji candle here and I think in the next trading session it has to go down further. It's being bounded by the 10-day simple moving average, but the 200-day simple moving average is providing it a lot of support. I wouldn't say that the momentum is too bad. The momentum is just about average, but MACD is bearish. Let us look and see if we can find any news articles out here. 10 hours ago, there was a news article which says why SoFi stock is on the cusp of a comeback. So someone thinks that there is going to be a comeback. I'll make a separate video on SoFi because that's one of the first stocks that I'm going to analyze. I'll have to do analysis on all these stocks before I add the next batch of stocks to this. So at that time, I'll tackle all this new information. But we don't have anything more to report. There is no nasty news or anything. The last earning was also pretty good because they came up 46.54% better than the estimate in terms of EPS and 4.18% higher on the revenue. So on both counts they have excelled, and that's what saw them get a nice jump, this irregular jump. But now with the Fed likely to become bullish, people are trying to take their money off the table, and they need not take too much of risk in the stock market because the bonds will give better returns with less risk. So that's what is happening out here. Next, let's look at Tesla. Tesla is going through some really difficult times. The media is not friendly to Tesla at this point of time, and their involvement in China and all the past activities and the acquisition of Twitter and the fact that Twitter is not paying a lot of bills, all of this is providing a kind of overhang. Otherwise, I see a nice cup and handle pattern forming, but I can't be sure with this stock because this is a very special stock. The technology is really strong. I believe Tesla cars are excellent and they are in the leading edge of the technology. I believe it's the market is for them to lose. They have made gigafactories in different places, and they've got economy of scale, and the gigapress is also one of its kind and giving them a great deal of advantage. But all said and done, the antics of Elon Musk is having an overhang on this. It's just a matter of time before everything catches up to Elon. I hope he changes track very soon. When I look at the MACD, it's turned bearish and the momentum is also dropping. But still, I think Tesla is a pretty strong stock. And as I mentioned yesterday, there is some amount of holding out here in this green box that I have drawn here. I'm just going to expand this right to the price and see where it ends up. So if you look at this particular chart, this box, it's bounded on the top at 217.65 and the bottom at 201.54. So that band is a band of resistance. And if we cross that, then I think things will look better. But till then, I think we'll have to wait and see what happens. NVDA, I love NVDA. I bought it, and I bought it much earlier. I sold it with great profit. I think I sold it somewhere out here. And since then, the stock has fallen. And then just before earnings, it went up. On earnings, it went up with a gap up. I'm pretty confident that it's going to come down. First of all, it's 93 times price to sales, if my memory is correct. That's very high compared to its peer group. So it has to come down. It's a hype factor at this point of time. So I'm hoping that it comes down. And once it does, I'll be picking it up again. So I think NVIDIA can't sustain these kind of high valuations. Palantir is down minus 0.98%. It bounced off perfectly from this line of support. And MACD is bearish and momentum is just above average, just at average. So I'm still hopeful that tomorrow we might stay above this in the next trading day, we might stay above this diagonal line of support. But if we did fall, we have the support from the 100-day simple moving average, which is this blue color line, the fluorescent blue line that you see here. That's going to give support. And after that, we have a horizontal line of support at $7.50 that might come to play. Fiverr is down 5.77%. I personally think that Fiverr will do very good in this particular environment, especially with a lot of layoffs taking place in the technology sector. There's going to be a lot of people who might become freelancers while they wait for another job, and that could increase the income for Fiverr. So I'm thinking that Fiverr is likely to pick up. So I would definitely bet on Fiverr. At this point of time, the chart shows a bit of bearishness. There is a gap up which has to be filled. As you can see here, on 21st of February, we closed at around 37.83, and then we opened up on 22nd of February somewhere around 42.80. So there is a huge gap up which needs to be filled up, and today we have converted the 10-day simple moving average into resistance. So we have support from the 100-day and the 50-day, 200-day and the 50-day simple moving average next. They are combined, so it's a very strong support out here. So I'm hopeful that we come down, cover this gap up, and then go back up again. Momentum is still just above average, though pointed down. MACD is bearish. I'm hopeful of Fiverr. Among all these stocks, I think Fiverr is looking better. FNGU, which is the microsectors FANG index 3x leveraged ETN, and I have been watching this. This is a kind of proxy for the Apple and others. So this has been in my stock for a while now, and it's in the negative at this point of time. And I can see that the 200-day simple moving average has constrained us today, and it was a doji candle with a very narrow band of trading. And our MACD is bearish and momentum is also below average. So the chart is looking weak. It's likely to go down further. I'm going to be doing a special video on SoFi at the earliest opportunity as I try to read up on it and get up to speed. And then I've already done one on NVIDIA. If you have not seen that, you can go into the channel and have a look. There are two videos on NVIDIA. One is based on the sentiment and the other is based on fundamentals. I am going to do one on Palantir, Fiverr, and FNGU. Once I have done those, I would be up to speed with all the stocks, and then I'll start adding another 5 stocks out here from my watch list. So please check this out on a regular basis to see if you're interested, and if you have any shares that you want me to add to this, please let me know. With that, I'd like to bring this video to an end. I hope you like this new format. It's a la carte version where you can pick up the indices video and look at it along with this particular video, and you get a full analysis. Or if you're just interested in genomics, you need not bother about this video. You just look at the index video and genomics video, and you're done for the day. So that's about it. Have a great day, and please put your comments below and let me know. Right now, this particular video is going to be a bit lightweight as I catch up, but once I have picked up and I'm up to speed, we'll have more value in these videos. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.